I'm going to show you how to make $100 every single day. Crypto and Bitcoin are making massive wave in the news right now. So you might be wondering, how do people make money? How can you profit from trading? And what are the easier ways to do it? Well, I get it. As a newbie, I hate to learn all the charts, dealing with complicated setup, and consistently following all the news that you don't know when it's going to get rocked.
All right, well, Bitcoin moving higher after President Donald Trump signed an executive order intended to support the growth of the crypto industry. The order.
And this, David, is?
Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Since Donald Trump's election victory, the crypto market has gained over $1 trillion. Bitcoin remains the market leader. It came close to $100,000 last month.
So especially most of us have no experience to learn about trading. In today's video, I'll show you how can you use a simple tools that you don't have to follow up the news or analyze thousands of charts. It is as simple as looking at the directions, buy or sell, and that's all. This approach can save you thousands of dollars on courses or thousands of hours trying to learn on your own. Here is what we'll discover in this video. First, use 4 simple indicators to simplify your trades. You can use one or combine all 4. The next one is execute trades effortlessly using exchange like Bybit. And if there's too much work, by the end of this video, I will show you how to automate everything with AI and make trading risk-free using tools like Arbitrage AI or simply copy the trade on Bybit Copy Trading Pro. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to start trading and earning even if you are starting with a small budget and totally new about crypto and don't know how it goes. And I'll walk you through. Why? Because I also had a situation back then.
Let's go.
So if you're ready, let's dive in. Hi, my name is Ken. I'm in crypto space since 2021. And we grow our community from 0 to 100,000 followers and had coached more than 1,000 of our students to learn how to use AI and profit in crypto. So shout out to MetaCoven and Nas80. Because of them, I'm able to join in the space back then 2021. When I started, I feel you because I also had your situation back then. As a newbie, whether which are the best way to make money from it, I get confused, I get overwhelmed, and losing money. But over time, I figure out a system that actually works. Also thanks to my partner, Zone King, Khaled, and Izon, actually very patient to taught me some of the indicator. And Aku been around with us for many years together to share me about the tips and share with us like what is happening in the space on the trading chart. That's why I know it's very complicated to look at chart and draw all the lines. So before we dive in, do take note, I am not a financial advisor. All the information I'm sharing are based on my experience and educational purpose only. If you're ready, let's break it down again. In today's video, you will learn that the mindset every successful trader needs. 4 simple indicators that you can use to trade like a pro, and how to execute trades step by step on Bybit or any other exchange that you can do. As long as you get the system right, it's just only like opening, take profit, and stop loss. And last but not least, if all these are too complicated for you, you can actually use AI or make trading effortlessly by following our copy trade or even though join our signal group. So don't forget to join our community and even get exclusive rewards like token airdrops. So without further ado, do remember to like and subscribe this video, and let's go. Step 1. The spirit of a trader. It's all about discipline. Most of the time, right, when you join on all the courses, 80% they're actually talking about mindset, motivations, and stuff like that. Because most of the time, people are not getting disciplined, try to be greedy, and try to earn more, and end up they actually burst their accounts. So first thing first, you need to do is plan your trades. Decide your risk level, target profit, and exit point before entering any trade. This is a proper setting. Number 2, avoid FOMO and greed. So same goes to the rule number 1. Don't chase trends or let emotion dedicate your trades. Just follow the rules. The overall your trade will have higher chances. Meaning that if you're following the indicator that is putting up, when they tell you to buy this point, sell this point. If the trend is up, you don't shop the trend and go against the trend. Because if we follow the trend, it's better to win. Always remember, the trend is your friends. So number 3, be patient. Because the market always rewards patience, not impulsiveness. So the money will always flow from impatience to the patient's hands. If you're impatient, your money will flow to the patient's hands. So again, the next thing is risk management. Never risk more than you are prepared to lose, because this keeps your capital safe. When we see that is 3% capital, this is a thing that, example, if you have $1,000 to trade, what is the amount that you're willing to lose? It's $30. So you might think that, $30, how can I be, rich and fast? Because $30, you'll be doing leveraging. If you do leveraging, your $30 will become $300. So all these things, we have indicator to follow. If you follow exactly how it works, more or less, your winning rate is higher. So trading is as much about discipline as it's about strategy. Stick to this principle and you will avoid costly mistake. Why would I know that? Because I also trade and turn my account before, and my trading volume in 10 days, I actually trade more than $12 million in trading volume, not profit, okay? I actually do a lot of executions, testing and all these things for our community so that we will know that which is the better way. Because I always believe in hands-on and share the true experience. So do remember to join our community. You can join the Discord or join the Telegram. So these are some of the results that our students are actually running. So you can see that this is some of the tricks that actually we do a good setup. So if you do not have a Bybit account right now, you can actually sign up. Okay, so you see this IP because I'm in Singapore right now. So whoever that is restricted, it depends on which country that you are having right now. Like Singapore, you cannot KYC. That's why you need a Palau ID. So what is Palau ID? So Palau ID is for people that if you are restricted that using Bybit, you can actually use this Palau ID. So Palau is a place that actually located in Philippines, one of the islands. So this is legit, not illegal. Every ID that you have right now here, you need to back with your original ID. So this is some of the ways that actually you can so-called hide your identity, so keep you safe. So this is not something illegal, it's something that is legit. So if you don't have a Bybit account, you can actually sign up Bybit. So you should have a lot of perks. You can have airdrops, you can have a sign-up bonus, it's up to $30,000. Okay, if you join our moonverse, you have additional as well. So now let's going to start here. All these setup that we have right now is actually using TradingView. So TradingView is a social media network, analyze platform, and mobile app designed for traders and investors. So if you don't have a TradingView, you can actually sign up here. Just scan a QR code. Actually, I'll put the link below as well. So sign up using TradingView is totally free unless you want to have more feature. So right now, actually, I'll introduce a few setup for you guys. So if you don't have, right, it's very simple. Let me do a setup. So you can sign up under our link. So you can see there are different plans. So if you use this TradingView, right, only 2 indicators is totally free. If you want to use more indicator, then that's where you're going to spend more money. So to me, all this is actually investment. It's not a cost. So it's pretty cool. Sometimes there's a bonus and very good deal. Because recently I just upgrade 6 months, actually give me extra 6 months. So you can always wait for better deals. So if you don't have, just going to sign up and just log in will do. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So I'm using this 4 indicator. So you can actually copy and paste it over to find an indicator. Later I'll show you how to find as well. But let's go through what's the difference. So at least you all will understand what's the difference and what are the benefits. So first thing first is actually Bollinger Bands. So we call it RSI extreme signal. So this signal will actually help you to indicate whether is it a good time to buy and sell. Okay, let me show you guys. So as you can see, what are the things to take note? Number 1, you can see that here is a triangle pointing up, triangle pointing down. You can see, right? Pointing up, pointing down. So when every time that this come out, right, you can just long the positions because you see, you just go up. Of course, it's not 100%, but most of the time it should be okay as long as you set up the stop loss. Okay, when it go down, it should go down. When it go up, although it will go down still, but as long as it did not cross the so-called stop loss, actually it's okay. So you can see the sequence is all there. You can actually see it's quite accurate, to be honest. Yeah, but this is just one of the indicator. Okay, so below have some reading, you can actually check it out. Yeah, there's you got to do some explanation, but this is some of the area. But in short, what we look at it over here is just need to find these, and these. So let's go to the next chart. So the second indicator we call cycle channel. Okay, this cycle channel, what we need to take note is the bottom part over here. Okay, so how this works, you can see this one go up and it will go down. So let me put one example for you all to have a better understanding. So just now the first one that we actually show you, right, is the BBSR, right? Correct. So BBSR 1 is on top, that we can see the arrow up and arrow down. So usually these two I put together to make a good decision. So this one you can see, one is the whole idea of this indicator. You can see this one green color on top, right? So usually you will just go up and down, up and down. Okay, you see? This is what we call cycle to cycle. So when it actually cross to the upper right, you can actually long it because it will likely break out. If you want the accurate one, you can actually go 1 hour time frame. You can see here, when it actually cross up right, it will actually continue to go up. See? So when it cross down right, you will likely go down. But will it go back? Yes, if the volume is a lot. Later we talk about the volume. But now we focus on the second indicator because the first one is too easy. Later I share with you how I put together for both. So you can see when it go up right, you can actually just continue the long. So when this one we choose right, we call profit hunter. So you just chase an add position to add on, and take profit. Take note of this one, right? You do not, remember, you do not keep on add position and let it go to the moon. You just close it all. Okay? So how I put these two together to make a decision, later I'll share also. So when you actually go down, right, it will actually all the way down. By right, it actually supposed to be a cycle to cycle. We cross all the way down, it depends. Okay? But if not, the chart supposed to be like this. Okay? You can see here. You can see here, right? You see? Up and down. Or you see when it down, it goes up. You know, up and down and goes down. So this will become like a layer on up and down you will put together. But it will not be 100% always like, you know, when down it will go up all the way. It might go down again. But we can see very clear the whole channel, it will be a cycle to cycle. When you go down, it's just very patient and wait for it to take profit. So as you can see over here, right, how I make decision over here. Example, we just put this as an example, like this is what is happening right now. You can see when you go out, right, when you are chasing it, when you stuck to long, right, when this came out, you know that you cannot long already. It's safer for you to stop and take profit because it will likely go down. Okay, it was still not 100%, but it is. So over here, what we need to take note is number one, when you go down, you know that you can short and follow the trend. Okay, and always take profit and close the hole. You don't keep it and wait for it to go. So when you go up, also you can chase to go up. So you can just chase profit hunter. Second thing is the cycle to cycle. When it cross down, close, it will likely go down. Okay, it will never fail. It will likely go down. Will it bounce back? Yes, it will bounce back, but it will still come down. What goes up will come down. This is very, very standard. So if you have time to do a shorter trade, you can actually go for the 15 minutes time frame. So you can do some practice and see. So over here, what we will see here, right? Like example, let's do an example. You see, when it comes here, it close, it will just go down. So we can add this. This one is a tools that we can always add on. So one is short position, one is long position. Let's say short. When this close, right, you know that this is the moment that you can short. So this is a panel that we do. So later I will share you how we can adjust this as well. So you can see this one 1.96%, right, is 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. So you can see, is it hit the profit taking? Yes, you can see when it goes down, right? This is the short to take profit. Okay. You can take profit. Do you really like hit stop loss? No. So you can see it's very clear, right? we cannot open here. This is an indicator for us to do. So what, in my opinion, this one actually work single, like one by one. But I put these two as a set so that you can actually see very clear like, well, this is a good position. So you see, this one didn't go up, but it still go down. But you can see here, this is the indicator happen, right? So what we do, let's say we open the position here, you see? It's very clear, but we wait for it to end, a bar, a candlesticks. So you know that you open up is pretty safe. Will it hit stop loss? Yes, if you did not take profit here. So why taking profit is very important. If you don't take profit at the beginning, right, it might hit stop loss. So don't be greedy. 1.96 is a very good ratio. If you do 75x, it's about 80-90% already. So this is what I try to tell you, like, you did not cross up, it will actually go down as well. See, if it's like close and go down, right, it will go down. So it's very interesting. These two you put together is actually very good. So I hope that you will understand for these two. So what is the third one that we put? Don't worry, now we are not doing a very deep dive. We'll do an example later. So this is G channel, G trend. This is one of my new favorite. So this is very easy and very interesting. And in fact, it's one of the best that right now I think I look at it. So how? This one have a sell. When it sell appear, you just short. When it buy appear, you just go out. So it's just like a traffic light. Okay? So G trend you can see. Now it sell. You just short. It buy, it goes up. You can actually do some simulation. We like shorter the trend out, it might have. Later we'll do an example. So this is that simple. So let me show you all let's say on Solana still. So I will just close it. You can just close it. Okay, I will open up G trend. The bottom one, right, you still can keep, it's still relevant. So this one is my all-time double check. That's why I actually have more indicator. So this is what I meant that, you see, the short is very short period of time. But if you open up and check, right, let's say long position, when it appear buy, right, you see, it should hit take profit. Do it hit stop loss? No. So let's see here. You see, long, you take profit. It hit stop loss? Yes, you see. You saw here? If you open up here, you will hit stop loss already. Right? So it's not 100%, but you need to double check, like this is going down, you see, it's going down. Okay, then you can wait, and wait. Okay, then after once you open position, you take profit. So simple as that. Okay, so when you open up here also, you can actually see, okay, you did not hit stop loss. So this is very interesting. You can actually do some checking before you enter any position, but it likely will be good. If it sell, you see, it goes down, you know that this is a jackpot. You can observe, don't have to open up all the way, you can see. You can wait and see. So the ratio here is like 3.66%. So if you open up, leverage 75x, right, this trade will be 200%. So it's pretty good. Okay, so now we actually have a long position. We can open up here. You can see actually taking profit. So this is how it works for the G trend. Nothing much. It's very awesome and easy. And one more thing that probably you need to take note, right? When this whole trend running quite a while, you don't enter again. Why? You let it run to see. Because you see, if you open out, you will still take profit because it's short. But if you open out over here, you may not be taking profit anymore. See? Because you actually run quite a while. So you must set your profit taking at a very short period of time. See, you still can take profit, but this is just a reference. The whole idea over here, right? What we need to do is to identify buy signal, sell signal, and buy signal. So you see, this is what I mean. Like you might be seeing this very short period of time. Yeah. So as long as you set your take profit and stop loss right, if it doesn't work well, it's okay to cut loss. Yeah, but don't open big position. Okay, always trade with 3%. So when we say 3%, meaning that if you got $1,000, your 3% is how much? Back below. Yeah, so you only can lose that one. So this G-Shank is also very straightforward. It's very easy. Okay, this is one of the new things that I explore for liquidation zone. So how this thing really works, right? It will actually appear these two things. These are the two things that actually I'm looking at it. Okay, although they have like 50x, 25x, or 10x. But I only look at this sell volume and buy volume. So when the sell volume are more, that means the seller are dominant the market. So the price will likely go down. So let's do a cross check on Solana as well. Let's say 15 minutes time frame. I will just open up here. We just close here. So you can see now 2.6 million, sell 2.5 million. As a result, it actually went up, you see. But of course, not all the time it appears. Sometimes I also don't understand how come it's lesser. But most of the time, it's actually quite accurate. You see 185, 190 million. So this is the real time that is actually running. 375, 376, 369. Then you can see the price goes down because sellers are dominant. So this is something that I cross-reference. So if I open up everything, right, how it looks like, it will like this. Okay, G trend. Of course, I don't recommend you all like open too many, but if I wanted to make a very good decision that we can see over here, you can see that, okay, now here is a buy signal, I log. So we can also cross-check the bottom, remember? Is it going up or going down? Right. So this one, if it's closed already, it will likely go up. So we know that we are uptrend. It will never be too wrong if you go on the right trend. So see, if it goes down, right, you know that it will just go down already, right? So not 100%. So you need to double cross-check the volume. So 188.9 million versus 186 million. So you see, will it go up or go down? Later you actually go up. But it depends. Sometimes even though the numbers seller are more, the buyer are lesser, the price also will go up. So all this indicator will have their time zone and time limit. So we just need to see what are the winning chances. So this is the chapter over here that I'm actually trying to share what are the difference of the indicator, how we actually open up this chart to double see whether is it correct or not. So after you understand the signal, right, that means what is the position size. So let's say for example, later I'll still do dive in, but now you just understand how it goes. So you can see the price over here that if you really open up, you know that okay, this is my target profit example. So now your target profit is, let's say 205, right? Then what is your stop loss? You can set over here. Okay, 199. So let's see an example right over here. So when you open the position, you can just open up. Then after that, you can set TPSL, so profit and stop loss. So this is how you see your position over here. Just key in middle. So on Bybit, I'm actually doing an example. For example, this one. Like you already know the profit taking, you can do a partial or you can just do entire positions. So you put a profit taking numbers. Once you have numbers over here, right? You already have your TP, you already have your stop loss. You just key in accordingly. Your TP, your stop loss. So there's also a partial positions on Bybit as well. So what does it mean on partial? That means, example, you know that it likely will go up, you felt. You just want to take a certain percentage of profit, you can actually do this partial. That means, example, now this example I put is PayPay. I got 5,000 PayPay, but I want to take profit 1,005 on PayPay. You just need to put on limit order. What is the price that you're setting? You just key in again. You just put these two. If not, you will actually close the whole position. Then you can see on partial position, it will be 0.01599. So over the main target I want to do is 0.0165. So this is what we call TP1 and TP2. Got it? So later we actually will share a few if you felt that all these things still very complicated. We actually will cover a bit like AI copy trade on Bybit. So you can actually follow our copy trade because we try to put up for members to follow. Secondly is AI arbitrage. AI arbitrage, good thing, this is something new. They actually reward with Anson, the trade valuers. So what they do is like they don't have any drawdown. They also they don't have any stop loss. So meaning it's very safe. So arbitrage is also one of the way that you can do buy low, sell high. So what they do is that, for example, Bybit, Binance, OKX, different token at different exchange price might be different because of liquidity. So this AI will do is that they will go and answer and make profit and make the difference. If your amount is big, actually it's pretty good. So over the past year, that actually we tested, it's actually about 32%. So it's pretty good for one whole year. Every month is about 1 to 4%. Okay, in crypto is not a lot, but this is something that you can compiling. This is something that is safe that you don't have to go and monitor and you can just forget it. You just put and just forget. Okay, so it's very safe, then you will not wipe out your whole account. So the next part is AI trading that we've been always sharing with other people. So of course, AI trading is higher risk, but actually it's higher return. So if you're not sure, you can actually join our crypto signal group or actually our area. So this signal group, we have free member, also we have paid member. So you can just join and experience and see how this position runs. Well, let's do a working example for you guys to see. So this is a past results that actually just happened. I'm able to capture it. I want to show you all how do I set up, how I spotted this entry position, how do I spotted these exit positions. So if you wanted to join in our Bybit, you can actually, sign and use the link below. So see, the moment when you entry the positions, okay, what's the ratio? 1 is to almost 2, okay, because it's 1.5 stop loss, it's almost double up. So you can see it actually went in, no stop loss at this zone, okay, we withdraw all the way out. Actually hit TP over here, right, and here and here. So as a result, you gotta enter when it actually come out. So it likely it's quite safe because you see all the way down if you wanted to pull your profit. So sometimes you can actually wait to see how far it go, but usually we will know how far it go, but you need to set a stop loss. So meaning that, example, now you have a TP1. So this is how people say, this is your TP1. This is your first profit taking positions. Then after they say, let me see whether can I make more profit. Then you will set, move forward down a bit. You can actually move to another position, for example, here. So what does it mean? Meaning, let's say for example, you hit here already, right? You just wait a while. So your stop loss, instead of on top of here, you can set over here. Why? Because if you actually go back and bounce back, right, you secured your first layer of profit. So when you set a second, that means if it never go back up, but usually that's not the case, because you see, if you set up here, then where's your zone? Your zone is here, right? So actually you cannot go to the second layer, follow? You actually will hit stop loss already, which is your first round of taking profit. So this is something very interesting to actually monitor. Whether can you re-enter the position, it really depends because you will know when it's end, but usually it will take quite long. So you got to observe the price actions previously. Of course, you need to see the volume, which is the one that I mentioned over here. If you see that the volume is like getting high, you see, then you know that actually the selling volume is actually higher than the buyer volume. So let's do a setup over here, right? So when it actually just now it went finish the flow, I was like checking at it because it actually went up. Remember the indicator I mentioned here, the BBSR, it actually showcased here, it's going up. So it actually went down already, so you go down. So when it go up here, close, usually it will go up again. But unfortunately, it go down. So after that, when it go up again, I look at the volume over that period of time. I noticed that, it seems like it still have an opportunity. So I try to open the position over here, okay, just like here. Then I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. So I start opening positions. When we set up, I think done is almost here. So let's play. I actually enter the position over here because when you do setup, you need to see, right? Okay, so I enter here. So what is my setting? My setting, I do a very short because I want to do a good example. So 0.77, 0.77. So if my leverage is 70x, right? So as a result, my profit margin will be just like what I showed you just now. It's 11.48%, right? Because I see the volume is actually low, so I continue to wait. So you see, it went down and it hit TP. So this is a situation that you actually see, like you see, when I go in here, it actually go down. It actually went up, but we already secured the profit, so it's okay. So how does it happen later on? Okay, let's see all the way. So as we can see that this is the profit taking. See, if I continue, I can actually take another profit as well. Because why? Because this is a downtrend. So the setting is very simple. You spot it and you see now it's downtrend. You can just anyhow open the positions. But if this cycle is pretty long already, like in a while, you can actually just wait for the next cycle. So you can see that the volume here, you see, it's higher than the buyer. So likely will actually go down. So that time over here is pretty significant. So I open up a position. So as a result that we can see here, so it actually turned out very well. Let me off this one so that we can have a clearer picture. Right, okay, let me put out the bar here. Okay, this is the position that we put. See, the stop loss is 335. Okay, the profit taking that we have over here, 33117. I actually put up higher a bit. So you see, just nice, it hit, then after that it bounced. Right. So if it's like within the range, it's okay. So this is how you set up. Check the stop loss. Is it enough ratio? Sometimes you'll just try to pull up higher so that you'll be on the safe side because it will never go to the zone. So if this happen, you probably need to up your ratio over here, like 1.8. At least like 1:1 here. So we can see whether will these like hit the positions. So let's clone this thing here. We clone and we place here. check it out one. Okay, so if you open up here positions, just do a bit of like simulation. If you saw a certain area you enter, you will likely hit. But if it's smaller ratio, it might happen. So why is the best? There's no best. You gotta check it out and see. But of course, on the safer side, right, it's always like 0.7 to 0.8 to 1%. Because if your stop loss is put a bit tighten, right, you actually will hit. See this one? Yeah. So as long as you put, then you just trust. Don't worry about what is up or down. As long as you set your stop loss very clear, nicely, if you just lose, then move to the next trade. Yeah, but the trend line is usually, it's very rare that you will lose money. So again, you see, you won't be entering the position when it's up over here, right? Because it's actually going up. You must wait until it actually went finish. You see, like it actually go up, right? Because the green button actually give arrow up. I'm just giving some examples so they will understand. So usually when you finish and it start going down, then probably it's your enter position. Then you can just entry here. So you see, if you start entry over here, then you will hit a TP over here. So there's a few TP line over here as well. So this is how you set up, and this is how you take a quick profit over here. So again, no, I won't be saying again, because I already mentioned the YouTube, right, that I will try to put up an example how I open the position on this thing. So yeah, this is the example that show example, then take profit. Yeah, I hope that's clear. So anyway, just to do a recap, if you were to add an indicator, you just click the indicator on top. You can actually download all these things on your mobile phone. You just need to key in the things that I give you, then you just add as a favorite. Once you click in, you will just go out. So the setting, you can just follow my setting, which is I already show you all. It's only just the line and all these things that are easier for you to read. So every line and everything, I also go through the basic, how does it works. You might feel very overwhelming at this point of time, but not to worry, you do a few, then you will understand. You can go to our YouTube channel. I try to make it a content now. I create a new list, is Ken's Tradings. Yeah, so just go to our, our YouTube. Not much subscriber, we're actually more on Facebook. So yeah, just join here, then you can see the playlist, easier for you all to see. So I'm actually doing this for y'all, so at least y'all can understand the behind the thoughts. Ken's Trading Journal, okay? So I will break it down and show some example how he spotted its positions, so that you're able to join and practice yourself. So I already showcase all these things. So not to worry if today's class that you feel that it's like overwhelmed. You can actually always look at the trading journal, because all these are examples that you can actually hands-on. So again, if we're to open the position, just remember it's open up either a long short position or a long position. You can just add on over here. So now let's do a quick test. Now is downtrend. There's an icon here, put up, and it actually going to fall down. So is it going to pump up or go down? Yeah, so this one you need to make a very good decisions. There's no right or wrong answer. As long as you set a proper, take profit and stop loss, then you will be, just that when crypto, when you're setting up, right, you might need to have a longer buffer, because it might hit stop loss. If hit stop loss, is it feel frustration? Yeah, that's why you need to control your funds, because if you put, most likely you will not hit stop loss, but you won't know. You see, like example, let's do a quick one. Short position, okay. If you open a short position at this here, see, you are taking profit. Do you get any stop loss? The answer is no, you will not get any stop loss. See? So if getting stop loss is okay, it doesn't mean that it will not work or the indicator not working, because there's not 100%. If it's 100%, everybody will just all in all the way, right? Yeah, so you can see, this chart means what? Okay, this chart means when you just place on the entry positions, okay, then how much is the ratio? This is stop loss, green color is profit, right? So you can see you actually hit the profit zone. You can take profit here, here, or anywhere, everywhere. Okay, so when this is a very clear cut, it's very safe. Okay, so for whoever that's like feeling all these things is like, oh, too technical, right? I just want to share with you, have some idea. People draw line, trend line, all these things, many line, what head and shoulder pattern, all this stuff. We don't touch on all this. We just let the indicator work for us. So it's very easy. Right. So anyway, if you want to find all the link, right, I will put below this video. If not, any point of time when you go to our channel, especially this day, I try to make it daily. You can actually find all the link that I'm talking about. Number one, if you don't have a Bybit, you can just sign up. You can join our crypto signal group also here. Then Algo and arbitrage and AI. Later I'll just touch on the bit. If not, all the link is over here. You can just join. So Trading Pass, if you want to join in our ecosystem and be part of the members, you can actually buy this card because we have monthly rewards, okay, until our token drops. Yeah, so this is a simple way of finding it. So if all these indicator for you is very complicated, what you can do, there's a few ways to do it. Number one, you can actually join the signal group. So this signal group actually will always give out the signal where to buy, where to sell, when to take profit or stop loss. You can actually just follow that and put it. But again, non-financial advice. There's risk as well, but most of the time our winning rate is high, and there's a premium VIP access as well if you want to join. If not, the free group we actually will try to give up as much as possible. Number two, if it's so complicated, you can actually copy our trade by pressing the button on Bybit. You can actually join us here and signing up from our affiliate link first. Then after that, you just copy trade from there. And one more thing, if you think that it's all the trading is so much risk and you want to use AI, we actually have this AI Copy Trading Pro that partner with the best AI trading person, Anson. Their community is awesome. So we actually partner together to offer this AI trading. So as you can see, right, if you are so lazy, you can join in our Telegram. So our Telegram is Crypto Signal Now 777. Okay, I like this logo. It's created by AI. Okay, so what is this about? Okay, this is something that I already come out when I do trading. Right, this is a public group. We will try to put up, but we also have a VIP group. So VIP group monthly, we actually are charging a certain amount. I will put the description below. So because previously we have a very quite a substantial of follower, but I don't know what happened. Telegram just closed out our account. So now we just took me a while to regain, to open up again, to share with you all. So you see, this is something I already opened up. So if you are so lazy, you can just wait. If not, you can just join our VIP group. It's not free, you need to pay. This one is free for public, so I will share my thoughts. So example, this position haven't closed yet. So I will tell you which token, long or short, what is the entry position. So you need to decide whether do you want to go in now or later. Then after that, you have TP 1, 2, 3 or either one. Okay, usually if you're not so ambitious, you can go for TP 1. So over here, okay, I know it's a bit overwhelming, but bear with me. When you hit TP 1, usually your stop loss will move up to your entry position, which is this part. So you're moving up to next position to wait for the profit. Okay, so you just need to do a few practice. If not, you can just leave a comment below and I'll show you the setup. So none of it is financial advice. Okay, so these are the things. You can just copy and paste so you don't have to go and see the chart if you don't want to. Okay, but you will be very tired because when I spam out, if you miss out, then you will feel FOMO. Okay, so this is how you join in and see the Telegram. So this is another whole new level. Okay, I actually rank these three things in the AI that we have been sharing with your learners in our community member. So those are very easy and simple that you don't even need to monitor yourself. So first thing first, AI copy trade on Bybit. So Bybit here, there's two copy trading. First one is you can just copy our trades. Meaning whatever things that I actually put out on the signal, I will try to open up. Okay, but I actually do a very small amount because we have actually quite a numbers of followers that have limited funds. So actually we try to make it like around $250 to $500. So it will be easier. So there's limited slots until we open up for more. So you can see that for the past 7 days that actually we make like 43%, right? So you can just copy, but first of all, you need to sign up our Bybit link and you can access over here. Okay, not any other people's. You need to sign up on our link. Then you can start copy. So that means you skip away the looking of chart, skip away of joining the group. Okay, as long as you're signing up over here. And the second one, what we do here is the AI algorithm trading that we on Bybit is a copy trading pro. The percentage is a bit slow. Okay, so you see the past 30 days is minus 11.26%, but because overall it's still making profit if you look at it. Right, the whole system that in Bybit is actually worth more than $8 million. Okay, this is the, we call it like just like a buying stocks. So if you buy it, then you will just auto run on it. So as you can see the performance. Okay, so actually we did break down. So this one is at Bybit's Copy Trading Pro. Also, you will need to sign up under our affiliate, then I can give you the link over here. So this one is, they will automatically help you trade on exchange. So it's very, very good. On the other one, okay, which is the recent thing that I like it the most. So let me show you all this example. This is a whole new level of AI. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. So this crypto algo is actually built by Anson. Their community is very, very famous in AI trade. So we actually partner with them. So how these things run? Okay, this is arbitrage. So arbitrage is like they will go to different exchange. AI will do the differences of purchase. Okay, so meaning that here there's no downtime, there's no stop loss. It will be only profit. The only problem is the profit margin might not be like 10, 20 or 30%. But you can see here, there's, we can actually put up got two. One is 100,000, we will make $16,000. One is $32,000, is making $20 as profit. So this is another area. So good thing about this, right? Because it's on the platform. So I did mention to other people that when you are topping up your funds on platform that is considered private, there's a risk that they might rock. Okay, for Anson, I believe it. Okay, but of course, do your due diligence. You can join in. I will put a link below. Because you see, when you put out on your money on a platform, whether they are doing AI or what, most likely they will tell you that it's a trading, right? But trading is like that. How you look at it, where the money from, this is very important. Where the money from. This one is different because once we put out the funds in, then they will use it to go and trade. Like every detail you can actually see. Okay? So they're actually having all these things. I pretty like the details that they have. So what you need to do is you just need to deposit. Not scan this. You will, when you register, you will have it. So you can actually choose a different chain, deposit over USDT fee. Like you can choose Tron, Ethereum. By the way, I don't think anybody using Ethereum. So we will just use Tron or aka TRX, transfer funds over. So you don't need KYC, right? The structure that they are making money is to go market to buy the account, the token, and they're actually having arbitrage. Not like those, platform, they actually trade against the users. So once you top up your wallet, you can actually withdraw. So minimum is $1,000 for this to kickstart. Okay, you just need to go to the strategy and just press subscribe. Subscribe, then they will tell you how much funds they have. You just need to put out max, or which is 1K or what. Then you just put OK. Then they will just run. So they will actually lock you for 30 days, but after that, after 1 month, you can draw out every time. So this one, I really like the way that they do all this stuff. It's pretty good. So you can see that this is the past for annual return, 32.98%. Okay, so what happened for the, these are the overall months that it's running. That you can see here. Okay, that's why I say it's not fantastic in the crypto space. People might think that, it's like very little. But the past experience is really amazing. You see, like 3.5, all these things that you can see. Yeah, so this is very simple and straightforward, pretty easy. Once you click in top up, then you can just do. So we will actually do another video to share in details as well. So another one is AI trading. So this AI trading, we've been working since day one. So this is the AI trading class that you can put. So this is achieve a very good income. But because there's a stop loss, all these things to run on it, I'm still a fan because we actually got major position holding over there. So just need to take care, make sure that you are not, all into one platform. You can actually try to put, as long as your ROI already, right, just draw out. So far so good. As long as it's not a significant pump and dump. When I say significant, right, it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 millions. When I say significant, it's like Donald Trump go on stage, within 2 weeks the market pump $1 trillion. Okay, that's crazy. So anything that's having such a huge inflow cash or outflow cash will be very easy. So actually I put out the link here. You can actually join in and learn how it runs and how it goes and how all these situations runs on it. So this is a few steps that you can actually use it, okay, that we wanted to recap later. So join the Signal group, so get ready-made trades set up and alerts directly on the Telegram. So again, if you join our Discord and you use our Bybit link, just send to the admin your UID code. We actually grant you a special access called Bybit Hunter role in the community. So because we will have airdrops and special perks for the member that join with our link. So whoever that is totally new in crypto and you wish to just follow and be part of our member and ecosystem, I will recommend you to get one of the AI Training Pass. This AI Training Pass is a digital membership designed for you who want to stay ahead in the Web3 space. Here's what you are getting. Number 1, early access to opportunities. Be the first to explore exciting Web3 projects. Number 2, exclusive membership perks. Connecting with a Thrive community of like-minded individuals. Last but not least, education resources. Learn how to navigate the Thrive in Web3 with ease. Web3 is growing rapidly and the AI Training Pass is your gateway. You may discover tools that make Web3 accessible and exciting, joining a trusted community for your Web3 journey. Getting started is easy. Number 1, choose your pass. Founding member, VIP member, and membership pass. And take note, it's limited. Number 2, start exploring. Gain early access and perks tailored to your level. Number 3, grow with us. Join a supporting community to unlock the future of Web3 and benefits. Moonverse isn't just a platform, it's a movement. By joining us, you are becoming part of a community that is redefining how people engage with Web3. So don't miss your chance to step into the future of Web3. Grab your AI Training Pass today and unlock the tools, community, and opportunity to thrive in the digital economy. So for newbie that wanted to have a one-on-one coaching, so we actually design one-on-one coaching sessions if you are seriously to leveling up. So I offer one-on-one coaching session to help you. Number 1, design a personalized crypto training plan. That means you need to see how to make profit, what is your goals, and how to scale it up. Next is to learn advanced strategy to tailor to your goals. Which AI is suitable for you? How can we use AI to double up on your possible winning rates? And avoid beginners' mistake and fast track your success. We actually put out the whole list over here. What are the benefits? You ever get what type of perks? It's all over there. This is an exclusive program limited to just 10 learners in this year 2025. What we're going to do here is to ensuring personalized attentions, and by joining, you will also gain lifetime access to our ecosystem, including tools, insights, and airdrops. This is a totally worth it. So the entry level, we also put up the link below so you can see. So we actually need to apply to join in so that we're able to filter and see whether are you the right candidate. So that's about it, and I'm glad that you actually finished up the whole video. So let's recap. You actually learn the 4 indicators and master the basics. So you also know that joining Bybit to execute trades or simplify with copy trading. So of course, you also know how to join our community for signal, tools, and perks. And exploring AI trading, or know that we actually have this coaching session that able to do hand-in-hand with you to help you up to leveling up your winning in crypto.